bicycle wheels hum through the lane, a little coffee in my hand. Morning open soft again, neighbors watering tiny flowers. Clouds are drifting slow for hours. Your old sneakers by the door feel like spring a little more. The wind moves lightly through the trees, carrying yesterday with ease. Nothing rushes in this town tonight. We ride into the fading spring, laughing at the little things. Green reflections in your eyes, underneath the open sky. Every road feels warm and new when the season walks with you. Even when the flowers sway away, we keep the last breeze of May. Traffic lights and quiet stores, music spilling from the porch. Lilac colors on the hill, everything is breathing still. A paper map inside my bag, tiny memories we never planned. Acacia shadows on the street, summer waiting at our feet. The air turns gold around the park, soft blue evenings after dark. I can hear the city slowing down. We ride into the fading spring, laughing at the little things. Green reflections in your eyes, underneath the open sky. Every road feels warm and new when the season walks with you. Even when the flowers sway away, we keep the last breeze of May. Maybe seasons always change like bicycles through sudden rain. Still the scent of grass remains somewhere deep inside our days. And I know this soft light will stay a while. We ride into the fading spring, holding on to everything. Tiny echoes in the breeze, dancing through the maple trees. Every mile feels calm and bright, rolling gently into night. Even when the colors fade away, we keep the last breeze of May. Slowly drifting down the road, side by side beneath the glow. Spring is leaving quietly, but the wind still sings softly. Curtains moving with the breeze, early light across the sheets. Radio playing somewhere low, the day begins without a rush. Coffee stains on yesterday's notes, tiny plans we never wrote. The street outside still half asleep, soft footsteps under budding trees. The sky turns pale and bright, like it remembers something kind. And all the quiet little moments start to glow. Mint green morning in my eyes, floating slowly past the signs. Every corner feels alive in the gentle light. We don't need to say too much, walking close is close enough. While the city wakes beneath this mint green morning. Old blue bikes beside the store, flower pots outside the door. A train rolls softly through the air, morning echoes everywhere. You brush dust off your sleeves, Different seasons, different trains. Still I know this shade of green will return to me again. Mint green morning drifting by, like a song we never tried. Easy smiles and open skies, carried by the breeze. Every window shines anew, every road leads into blue. And the world feels young beneath this mint green morning. Slowly turning bicycle wheels, keeping all the quiet feelings inside the air of spring. Purple shadows on the road, lilac petals softly blown. Your backpack swings from side to side as we follow Riverside lines. The afternoon is warm and clear, tiny bells and distant cheers. Clouds like paper drifting slow, nowhere that we need to go. The breeze keeps tapping on the trees, like it knows our memories. Every turn feels lighter now. On a lilac bicycle ride, we let the whole town pass us by. Painted skies and traffic lights, shining after rain. Nothing heavy in our hands, only songs we understand, rolling through the quiet streets, side by side again. A bookstore beside the hill, open windows standing still. Someone humming near the square, springtime floating through the air. Shoelaces against the wind, simple days we're living in. Even shadows feel soft now, underneath the evening clouds. Maybe happiness is small, a turning wheel, a phone call, or your laughter in the breeze, falling gently back to me. On a lilac bicycle ride, the sunset glimmers on your eyes. Every passing neon sign looks a little warm through the fading lavender. Moments feel a little slower, and the road keeps carrying our unfinished spring. Streetlights blinking one by one, night arriving soft and young, petals turning quietly. Morning dew along the rail, quiet boats begin to sail. Silver light upon the stream, everything feels half a dream. A pair of shoes beside the grass, tiny moments drifting past. The river carries little waves toward another waking day. Cold air brushing through my hair, soft reflections everywhere. The world is slow enough to hear. Do bicycles beside the trees, fresh wind moving through our sleeves, a sleepy dog across the lane watching drops slide after rain. Your quiet smile in morning blue makes the whole sky brighter too. Even time feels warm and clear when the spring air lingers here. Someday all these ways will fade like footprints after rainy days. Still this gentle silver view will remain with me and you. Dew on the riverside, glowing underneath the sky. Tiny lights across the water, drifting slowly by. Every road becomes so wide with your footsteps next to mine, and the morning keeps unfolding on the riverside. River wind and waking trees, carrying the scent of green into another day. Stay a little longer in the acacia wind. Golden light is falling on your skin. Every quiet street we wander through feels softer when I walk with you. Even if the season slowly disappears, this warm breeze will stay with us here. The train rolls past the riverside, evening shadows start to climb. I hear your laughter near the bridge, floating lightly through the wind. Paper cups and bicycle bells, tiny stories no one tells. Summer waiting past the trees, breathing slowly with the breeze. Clouds are turning peach tonight, street lights flicker one by one, and the city feels so young again. Stay a little longer in the acacia wind. Golden light is falling on your skin. Every quiet street we wander through feels softer when I walk with you. Even if the season slowly disappears, this warm breeze will stay with us here. Maybe we don't need big words tonight. Maybe silence says enough sometimes. With the scent of grass beneath the fading sky, we keep driving slowly into night. Stay a little longer in the acacia wind. All the fading colors settle in. Every passing memory glows anew in the gentle warmth surrounding you. Spring is leaning into summer skies. Still your smile feels just like May, and the breeze keeps carrying our hearts away. Acacia flowers in the dark, swinging softly through the park. Dusty pink across the walls, sunset leaning through the hall. Your shadow dancing the stairs like music floating through the air. Old cafe beside the square, tiny lights and folding chairs, someone humming by the door, evening settling softly now, warm wind moving through the town, slowly pulling daylight down. Everything feels close tonight. We walk the rose-colored trail past the quiet window frames. Every little glow remains like a page we never close. Footsteps keeping easy time with your hand brushing against mine, and the night keeps blooming slow along the rose-colored trail. Buses fade beyond the hill. Summer air is standing still. A paper bag of tangerines swinging softly by your knees. Small reflections in the rain blur the edges of the lane. Still your laughter cuts so clear through the mellow atmosphere. Maybe nothing special happened. Maybe that's what made it shine. Ordinary little evenings turn unforgettable with time. We walk the rose-colored trail under sleepy neon rain. All the passing hours remain warm against the cooling dark, even when the stores all close and the quiet midnight grows. We keep carrying the glow of the rose-colored trail. Streetlights trembling after rain, softly calling us again. Morning trains and faded signs, shoes untied the whole long ride. Birdsong from the apartment roofs blend in with the cooling blue. Tiny puddles on the road reflecting passing clouds below. The city slowly stretches wide underneath the gentle light. Somewhere summer waits ahead, still the spring air hasn't left, lingering softly on our sleeves. Between green leaves and open skies, we keep finding little lights hidden in familiar days, quietly shining. Every step and every turn feels a little less uncertain, with the breeze beside our hearts between green leaves. Old bookstores and laundry lines, bicycles and traffic lights, someone playing guitar low near the corner convenience store. The afternoon drifts by slow like a song we almost know. Easy conversations flow through the softly warming road. Maybe growing up means this, holding on to simple things while the seasons gently change right before our eyes. Between green leaves and open skies, the evening glows in silver light. Every memory settles down soft inside the breeze, and the roads we used to know feel brand new beneath the glow as the night keeps blooming slow between green leaves. Windows shining one by one, another quiet day begun. is fading little by little, leaving silver on the leaves. Your umbrella by the gate drops, still falling while we wait. Everything feels washed and clear after all the clouds disappear. The air grows softer after rain. Tiny lights begin to change, and the whole world breathes again. In the scent of wet grass, tonight we walk slowly side by side. Every quiet sound around us feels alive somehow. Streetlights trembling on the road, warmth inside our soaking clothes, and the cooling summer breeze carries us along. Cars pass slowly through the mist, music drifting from somewhere, water shining on the bridge like stars beneath our feet. You laugh softly, looking up, watching clouds break into blue. Even rainy afternoons turn gentle next to you. Some memories don't arrive loudly, they settle slowly in the dark, like the smell of rain remaining long after the storm has gone. In the scent of wet grass, tonight silver reflections passing by. Every little passing moment glows beneath the sky. Though tomorrow moves ahead, tonight still lingers in my chest, like the calm that follows rain, soft and deep inside. Wet sidewalks and cooling air, summer breathing everywhere. Shoes tapping lightly on the curb, morning market full of words, fresh fruit stacked beside the road, bright colors underneath the sun. A bicycle basket sways with tiny flowers from the lake. Clouds drift slowly over town like they forgot to leave. Warm wind circles through the park, carrying the scent of dark. Coffee from the corner stand, pedals through spring, rolling past familiar things. Tiny moments shining bright in the middle of the day. Every turn and every street moves along so naturally, like the season wants to stay a little longer here. Children laughing near the bridge, dogs asleep beside the fence. Someone drawing by the trees while the river sparkles blue. Traffic hums so far away, soft enough to fade with rain. And your voice beside the wind feels easy as the sky. Maybe happiness is hidden inside ordinary scenes, not too loud or overflowing, just enough to breathe. Pedals through spring under slowly darkening trees. Evening gathers quietly around the glowing town. Every road keeps leading on, though another season comes. Still the warmth of days like this stays within our hearts. Bicycle wheels against the night, turning softly out of sight. Under the fading bloom sky, Colors drift across your eyes, softly falling. Evening light stays a little longer tonight. Every road is glowing warm after all the springtime storms. Even if the petals fly away, we keep singing through the changing days. Old records playing quietly, windows open to the breeze, coffee cooling on the desk while the daylight settles in. The river carries silver light past the slowly waking night. Your reflection on the glass feels like something meant to last. Blue shadows cover the park, street lights bloom beside the cars, and the city starts to slow again. Under the fading blue sky, colors drift across your eyes, softly falling. Evening light stays a little longer tonight. Every road is glowing warm after all the springtime storms. Even if the petals fly away, we keep singing through the changing days. Bicycle bells beyond the hill, summer air is standing still. Tiny flowers near the tracks, swaying gently in the dusk. Someone laughs outside the store, music slips beneath the door, and the night feels young enough to hold on to moments like us. Maybe seasons never truly leave. Maybe they remain in smaller things, in the scent of rain, in the sound of passing trains, in the quiet warmth between our hands. Under the fading blue sky, neon reflections drift tonight. Every little memory glows inside the cooling air. Spring is slowly turning, summer waits beyond the road. Still our hearts keep dancing quietly under the fading blue sky. Flower shadows in the wind, night begins so soft again. Lilac petals on the stone, quiet evening heading home. Your footsteps echo near the hill where the wind is standing still. Faded posters on the wall, tiny lights outside the mall. Spring is leaning into blue, softly walking next to you. People closing little shops, buses humming as they stop. Someone laughing down the street, blending with the cooling breeze. The night air brushes past our sleeves like unfinished memories, lingering a little while. The sky is slowly dimming, now silver clouds above the town. Everything feels calm tonight. On the whispering lilac road, we let all our worries go. Every passing window close, warm against the dark. Even silence feels alive underneath the silver sky as the city slowly hums along the lilac road. Side by side we drift along like the ending of a song, holding on to little lights shining through the night. softly side to side. Music drifting from below like a song we used to know. The scent of rain begins to rise, mixing with the summer night, and your calm and quiet smile makes the evening brighter now. Tiny cafes near the station, thicker with warm decorations, steam escaping into air, while bicycles pass somewhere. Street lights bloom beside the tree, shadows moving with the breeze, and the night grows deep and blue. Every small familiar scene feels softer than it used to be. When I'm slowly walking with you on the whispering lilac road, we let all our worries go. Every passing window glows warm against the dark. Even silence feels alive underneath the silver sky, as the city slowly hums along the lilac road. Late night colors softly fade, but this feeling always stays, like the scent of flowers drifting through the quiet rain. Maybe nothing has to last forever to become a precious thing. Some moments bloom softly once, then stay inside our hearts, like your voice beneath the streetlights, or the breeze after the rain. Little pieces of an evening we'll remember years from now. On the whispering lilac road, tiny lights continue glowing. Every little step tonight feels gentle and slow, though another season waits beyond the distant train. Spring still lingers quietly along the lilac road. Every fading shade of blue feels a little close to you, and the wind keeps carrying all our quiet dreams. Street lights fading one by one, night continues humming low. Lilac petals in the wind, following us home. Pages moving by the breeze, morning sun through willow trees. A cup of tea beside the bed, half awake and lost in thought. The neighborhood begins to stir, scooters hum and sparrows chirp. Simple sounds of ordinary days fill the slowly brightening air. Laundry sways above the street, someone waters balcony greens. Tiny moments pass me by, soft beneath the morning sky. Every little passing scene feels lighter than it used to be, like spring is teaching me again to slow my steps and breathe a while, to find warmth in quieter nights and hold them close before they fade. In my soft wind diary, I keep all these quiet things, coffee stains and bicycle bells and late afternoon skies. Nothing shining too intensely, nothing loud enough to leave, just enough to warm the heart like a soft wind diary. Tiny shadows on the wall, songs drifting through the hall. Simple days that slowly bloom inside the springtime air. Clouds reflected in the glass, children running through the park. Fresh bread from the corner shop, floating through the cooling dusk. passing one by one, night arriving calm and young. Blue reflections on the road shimmer underneath our steps. The wind moves lightly through the trees, carrying familiar dreams into the slowly darkening blue. And all the small unfinished thoughts feel easier somehow tonight. Whenever I'm here with you, in my soft wind diary, I keep all these quiet things: coffee stains and bicycle bells and late afternoon skies. Nothing shining too intensely, nothing loud enough to leave, just enough to warm the heart like a soft wind diary. Old cafes and rainy streets, the sign of grass after the heat, every gentle memory pressed between the days. Maybe happiness arrives slowly without warning or big signs, hidden in familiar moments we almost leave behind. Like your laugh across the station, or the light before the rain. Small pieces of an ordinary life, quietly becoming precious. In my soft wind diary, every page still carries spring, tiny memories and little smiles pressed between the days. Though the seasons move ahead, these warm hours remain instead, quietly inside my heart like a soft wind diary. And whenever the wind returns past the sleeping avenue, I can hear these moments softly turning into songs. Curtains swaying in the dark, holding traces of the park. Night air drifting through the room like another page of June. 1, 2, 3. Golden light across the bridge, bicycles beside the fence. The river slowly turns to blue as the evening settles in. Someone calls from down the street, windows glow above the trees. Everything feels calm enough to hear the cooling wind. Paper cups and scattered maps, tiny conversations pass, while the last train softly rolls toward the darkening town. The scent of flowers fades away, summer waiting past the rain. Still the warmth remains tonight. Clouds are drifting far and slow, painted silver on the road, like the season doesn't wanna leave. At the end of Springlight, we keep walking side by side. Every fading color shines soft against the sky. Even if the season leaves, something gentle always stays in the quiet air tonight. At the end of Springlight, street lights bloom along the hill. Night arrives so soft and still, and our footsteps slowly melt into the evening breeze. Old train tracks behind the park, tiny sparks inside the dark. Music from a distant bar floating lightly through the night. We pull your sleeves again against the breeze, laughing softly next to me. And the city slowly blooms under sleepy stars. Bicycles beside the store, rainwater shining on the road. Everything feels warm enough to stay a little longer here. Faint reflections on the glass, moments moving slowly past, like pages turning in the dark. And every quiet little scene feels closer than it used to be. Underneath the deepening blue, at the end of Springlight, we keep walking side by side. Every fading color shines soft against the sky. Even if tomorrow comes with another season song, tonight still lingers quietly inside our hearts. Warm wind drifting through the trees, carrying forgotten dreams. Somewhere in the cooling night, spring is breathing slow. Maybe time was never meant to hold every single scene. Maybe moments shine brighter because they slowly leave, like your voice beside the river, or the glow after the rain. Tiny pieces of this evening will remain with me always. At the end of Springlight, streetlights shimmer after rain. Every memory glows warm inside the darkening blue. Though tomorrow moves ahead, these slow evenings still remain quietly inside our hearts. At the end of Springlight, every fading shade of gold, every story left untold, floats gently through the night air, like a final breeze of spring. River wind and distant songs, carrying the night along. Underneath the quiet sky, spring light slowly fades. Acacia flowers in the breeze, sunlight dancing through the leaves. Footsteps echo down the lane after last night's gentle rain. Old blue signs beside the road, tiny cracks and weathered stone. Everything feels young again underneath the afternoon. Children running through the park, tiny kites against the dark. Someone humming near the gate, like the town is half awake. Clouds drift lazily above, like forgotten summer thoughts floating slowly out of sight. Warm air brushes through my sleeves, carrying familiar dreams into the softly glowing night. Along the acacia path, we let all the hours pass, listening to bicycle wheels turning through the park. Every little sound remains softly glowing after rain, and the world keeps moving slow along the acacia path. Street lights bloom beneath the trees, mixing with the evening breeze, while our shadows stretch and fade across the quiet lane. Children drawing near the creek, dogs asleep beside the street. A radio from somewhere far blends into the cooling dark. You brush petals from your hair, evening settling everywhere, and the city lights begin blooming one by one. Paper cups beside the bench, music drifting through the fence. Tiny reflections on the road shimmer underneath our steps. The scent of grass fills up the air. Night arrives so calm and clear, like the season slowing down. Every quiet passing scene feels softer than it used to be. Whenever you are around along the acacia path, we let all the hours pass, listening to bicycle wheels turning through the park. Every little sound remains softly glowing after rain, and the world keeps moving slow along the acacia path. Even when the evening fades, something warm and bright remains, like a memory floating softly through the summer air. Maybe all we really need is a calm and quiet place where familiar winds return at the ending of the day, like the glow from tiny stores or footsteps near apartment doors. Ordinary little moments turning into home along the acacia path. Night arrives so clear and calm. Every fading springtime glow lingers in the air. Though tomorrow changes shape, these warm moments never break. Quietly they stay with us along the acacia path. Every silver light tonight feels reflected in your eyes, and the wind keeps carrying our unfinished dreams. Acacia shadows in the dark, swaying gently through the park. Bicycle wheels fading slow into the summer glow. Between summer windows, warm lights drift so slow. The evening breeze keeps swaying through the streets we know. Every little shadow feels softer than before, and the night keeps humming low, like a song we've always known. Old bicycles beside the stairs, rainwater cooling in the air. A bookstore closing down at 9 while clouds turn silver over town. Paper cups and traffic lights, distant laughter in the night. Everything is breathing slow under fading afterglow. Curtains dancing through the room, tiny traces of perfume. Radio songs beyond the wall, blending with the midnight blue. I watch reflections on the glass, summer moving quietly past. But somehow this small moment feels like it doesn't wanna leave. Street lights bloom beside the trees, warm wind drifting lazily, like the seasons slowing down for us. Between summer windows, warm lights drift so slow. The evening breeze keeps swaying through the streets we know. Every little shadow feels softer than before, and the night keeps humming low, like a song we've always known. Side by side the hours fade, neon colors after rain, holding on to quiet warmth we don't have to name. Late trains crossing through the dark, tiny sparks beside the park. People talking near the bridge like unfinished melodies. Coffee scent and cooling rose leaves brushing as we walk. The city folds itself into a calm and gentle blue, Small convenience store lights glow
under softly humming poles.
And somewhere far beyond the hill,
Music rises with the wind.
nothing grand or dramatic here, only moments staying near.
But tonight they shine enough to fill the quiet dark.
Silver clouds above the roofs,
Midnight air surrounding you.
every passing second feels alive.
Maybe we were never searching
For loud and shining scenes,
Maybe all the precious moments were hidden in between.
in slow walks home,
In late night roads,
in windows,
glowing gold.
and in the calm before the dawn, we learn how warmth can grow.
Between summer windows,
The city glows below,
every little memory.
moves softly through the night.
Even when the seasons change,
Even when the rain returns,
these quiet evenings stay with us.
like softly folded photographs.
Between summer windows,
Our unfinished dreams still float
and the breeze keeps carrying them
till tomorrow's light.
street lights fading quietly.
Morning hiding in the breeze,
Summer breathing through the dark. Between the open windows, morning clouds above the hill. Windows cracked against the chill. A blue bicycle by the gate, waiting in the quiet rain. Shoes brushing fallen leaves. Coffee scent along the street. Someone waves from far away as another day begins. Soft wind moving through the trees, pulling small forgotten dreams back into the light again. In the blue bicycle season, we ride slowly through the town. Every road feels warm and open under silver clouds. Tiny memories keep glowing even when the sun goes down. Like a song the breeze remembers in the blue bicycle season. Old bookstores and narrow lanes, puddles holding neon rain. Late afternoon across the park, fading softly into dark. You laugh quietly beside me, hands inside your hoodie sleeves, and the world turns gentle gold in the cooling evening air. Streetlights bloom above the road. Night arrives calm and slow, like it doesn't want to leave. In the blue bicycle season, we ride slowly through the town. Every road feels warm and open under silver clouds. Tiny memories keep glowing even when the sun goes down. Like a song the breeze remembers in the blue bicycle season. Maybe all these passing scenes stay alive inside of us, like faded photographs hidden in a desk drawer. And someday when the wind returns through another quiet spring, we'll remember how this evening moved so gently through our lives. In the blue bicycle season, every light becomes a star. Even ordinary moments shine a little more. Though the years keep moving onward, these warm nights remain somehow quietly inside our hearts, like the blue bicycle season. Rainwater underneath
gathers on the glass. Cars drive slowly down the path. Old umbrellas near the door. Water shining on the floor. A quiet song comes from upstairs, mixing with the colder air. And the city folds itself into softer shades of blue. Every drop outside the room feels connected somehow to you, like unfinished words in the rain. Through a window full of rainlight, I can see the glowing town. Tiny headlights moving slowly under cloudy skies. Even lonely evening moments feel a little warm tonight, when the rain keeps singing softly through the window light. Books are stacked beside the couch. Steam is fading from my cup. Street lights trembling in the dark paint reflections through the room. You send a message late at night, asking if the rain is cold, and somehow that small question turns the whole evening gold. Wind moves lightly through the trees, pulling scents of wet concrete into the sleeping avenue. Through a window full of rainlight, I can see the glowing town. Tiny headlights moving slowly under cloudy skies. Even lonely evening moments feel a little warm tonight, when the rain keeps singing softly through the window light. Maybe quiet nights like this stay with us the longest, not because they changed the world, but because they changed our hearts. Through a window full of rainlight, every memory shines slow, like reflections on the pavement after midnight rain. Though tomorrow may arrive with another restless day, tonight still breathes so gently inside the window light. Rainwater and distant trains drifting through the dark again.
Warm pavement after rain, open windows on the train, someone humming quietly near the corner seat. Old sunglasses in your hair, salt wind moving through the air, tiny reflections on the sea, shining silver in the heat. Every passing afternoon feels suspended just for you, like time forgot to move ahead. In a slow summer Polaroid, we keep smiling out of frame, tiny waves and faded colors floating through the day. Nothing perfect, nothing staged, only warmth we didn't name, pressed forever in our hearts like a summer Polaroid. Orange light across the bridge, paper cups beside the bench, buses rolling through the with their glowing destination signs. Your footsteps match the rhythm of the evening by the shore, and the city far behind us starts dissolving into stars. Night breeze moving through the dark, carrying old guitar chords from somewhere down the beach. In a slow summer Polaroid, we keep smiling out of frame. Tiny waves and faded colors floating through the day. Nothing perfect, nothing staged, only warmth we didn't name, pressed forever in our hearts like a summer Polaroid. Someday all these scenes may fade like old photographs in drawers, but the feeling of this evening will still linger softly on. In a slow summer Polaroid, every shadow glows with gold. Even quiet passing moments feel enough tonight. Though the season keeps on turning, these warm nights continue on, softly living in our hearts like a summer Polaroid. Waves beneath the fading light, rolling slowly through the night.
2, 3. Sneakers brushing empty roads, vending machine afterglow. Summer wind around the block, keeping all the trees awake. Tiny store still open late, radio beside the gate. The city moves a little slow after midnight rain. Every quiet little sound feels brighter in the dark somehow, like the night is listening to. We are midnight walkers, following the softer lights, talking through the sleeping city under clouded skies. Nothing waiting at the finish, nothing we have left to prove, just the warmth of moving slowly through the midnight blue. Crosswalk signs reflecting green, taxi headlights in between. Someone riding past along with music through their headphones. You pull your jacket closer now, laughing as the wind blows out the paper receipt inside your hand across the empty street. Street lights leaning through the fog, night trains humming from afar, like a rhythm underneath the dark. We are midnight walkers, following the softer lights, talking through the sleeping city under clouded skies. Nothing waiting at the finish, nothing we have left to prove, just the warmth of moving slowly through the midnight blue. Maybe growing up just means learning how to love these nights, the ordinary quiet moments most people pass by. We are midnight walkers, keeping small dreams closed tonight. Every tired city window glows a little gold, even when the morning finds us and another day inside the midnight blue. Footsteps fading down the road. Night keeps breathing soft and low.
Faint blue light behind the clouds, empty buses crossing town. Morning waits beyond the dark, quiet as a sleeping park. Coffee shops begin to glow, newspapers beside the road, and the wind before the dawn feels softer than before. Every season leaves behind tiny traces in our lives, like warm echoes in the air. You were the last breeze before dawn, softly moving through my heart, like spring staying one more night before the morning came. Every quiet memory still shines underneath the rain, like a song that never fully fades. Street cleaners hum along the curb, birds awake beside the wires. The city slowly lifts its head into pale and silver light. You smile without saying much, pulling sleeves across your hands, and the silence feels enough to fill the waking streets. Clouds drift slowly out of sight, night dissolves into the light while the air grows warm again. You were the last breeze before dawn, softly moving through my heart, like spring staying one more night before the morning came. Every quiet memory still shines underneath the rain, like a song that never fully fades. Maybe endings aren't really endings. Maybe they become the wind, returning through familiar places when we least expect again. You were the last breeze before dawn, floating through the early light. Every faded dream tonight still glows quietly, though the sky keeps brightening and another season starts. This warm and gentle feeling stays like dawn inside my heart. Morning rising through the trees, carried by the final breeze.